Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a layout for the To the Moon and Back YouTubers hop. This is a hop that is the paper crafting YouTubers group on Facebook. And so the theme this, I guess hop, how many times in a video can you say the word hop, is To the Moon and Back. So if you know me, you know that I love anything astronomy, astrology, crystals, meditation, saging, anything metaphysical. That is me. So your girl decided to take this cut file that is a crescent moon adorned with crystals and florals and go that route. And so the collection I'm using is called By Starlight, and it is by Rosie Studio. And this collection, it has all the things. It has, you know, anything like celestial, and it's astrology based, and there are pieces in there that are more zodiac sign I guess focus, but I didn't use those because they just really did not fit into this layout. And so I just took the pretty papers and created my layout that way. And so you saw me pull out that cut file. Now I'm not gonna lie, that was a hard cut file for me. I don't know if it was my machine, but I think I cut it out about 8 times. I could not make it work, but I was hell-bent and determined that I was going to make it work, and that I did. I paper pieced it, so I cut it out using the papers from the collection, and luckily this collection had this like beautiful kind of mossy but also muted green, shades of purple and pink, and so it worked really well. I think it was just happenstance that it happened to work out with the color scheme and the cut file together. And so I don't show you me paper piecing any of the cut file because I'm going to say it probably took me, I'm not talking about cutting it out. It probably took me about an hour to paper piece all the little pieces into their respective spots. And I'm just here putting it on foam dimensions because I definitely know that I want it to pop off the page using my trusty old glue gun, which I love. And ever since I've discovered that, hey, you know what, I can use my glue gun for things, that's what I do. So the picture is of me and my 2 little potatoes. I think this was this past summer, and I think we had gone to a waterfall that's like about an hour north of us here. And we're just in the forest and just like loving nature and tree hugging and that kind of, you know, stuff. And snapped this picture of all 3 of us and, you know, made it black and white, and there's my photo. Now, I don't have a set title going into this layout. Would have been really convenient for me to call it To the Moon and Back, but I think I have another layout that's entitled that already, so I decided not to go that route. Instead, I'm going to take a piece of ephemera that says "We Shine Together" and use that as my title, even though the title is not bold and really the main kind of character on this layout. It's there. So I am in love with this. I say that for every collection, but I really love what I buy. Like, I don't buy things anymore, I should say, that are just because. I'm really just only buying collections now that I totally love and that I'm going to use. And this one I could not pass up. And this one here, if you know Rosie Studio, they are very generous with their die cuts and ephemera. And so the die cuts and ephemera that come in the packs are doubled. So let's say it's like those roses that you see up top, there's 2 of those. The banners, there's two of each design. And so I think it's a great bang for your buck. And they're Australian based, which I really like as well. And this particular collection had die cut shapes, which are just the die cuts, and it also has the floral die cuts, which I love as well because if you know me, I love my florals. Hence the die cut, hence, or the cut file, and all that good stuff. And so here I'm just rifling through I rifled through both the die cuts and the floral die cuts, and just picked what I thought worked best with this collection. There's a good amount of really nice things that didn't work for this particular layout for me personally, but I definitely see myself using. And so I decided that there weren't enough florals, so I'm just creating a smaller cluster down at the bottom of the crescent moon and at the top of my photograph, the top right hand corner there, as you can see. I'm going through and adding quite a few other pieces as well, just in and out. Now I really want to use these two. These are the like puffy words or puffy titles. I forget what they're called. But the title of them, like nothing was working for me, so I opted not to. But instead, like I mentioned, that I was going to work with the die cut pieces and create a title from there. And this is where you'll see that piece here that says "We Shine Together." So that'll be ultimately my title. That'll be what I'll name it. But I've noticed as I go along, not everything has to have a title. The titling is only convenient when you're posting to social media and, let's say, YouTube, because obviously you need a title. Well, I guess you don't have to have one. It could be layout number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5,000, right? And so now I'm just taking the tiny words from the collection. Now they were in a couple different places. There were like tiny phrases and tiny words in the die cut pack, and there were also tiny words in the sticker embellishment pack, which I just peeled up. These puffy stars are, or they're called puffy stickers, but they're really cute. I took and I used only the white ones and just used my hot glue gun to adhere them down. I really enjoyed using these as well because they gave that different type of texture to the layout, which texture is important. We just can't have everything just sitting flat and still. So I'm just adorning the layout with some stars and some extra, goodness. The butterfly, I don't even want to call them butterflies. They were kind of more like flying insects. They're kind of like more reminiscent of kind of like a plain kind of moth. Sprinkled those around. Now I'm taking my Heidi Swap Color Shine in the gold and finishing off the layout. Now I'm going to post the links below to the next people who are in line here with the hop. Next is Heather's Crafty Life, so you'll see her link in my description box below. I hope you'll follow along and watch the ladies in the hop throughout. Give them a like. Give my video a like. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you're new here, hello. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.